Aloha mai kākou, o wau o Sandy Haunani Mia Sato, no puna ma Hawaiʻi mai au. I have 4 Keiki. They all go to a Hawaiian Immersion school right here in Kea'au, which is my ahupua'a. And my Keiki are the reason that I went back to college to learn ʻōlelo Hawaiʻi. I took this class at Kahakaʻula named Nohona Kaulana Mahina with Kumu Henani Inos. I saved all my ha'awina and I put it together and made my own moon calendar. It's all in Hawaiian because the class was taught all in Hawaiian and my Keiki speak Hawaiian, and it's a resource that wasn't readily available. So this is this year's version of the Kaulana Mahina. Look for the date. If you go up, it'll tell you the moon name, which is Kane. We got a picture right here, and it'll tell you what time it rises. And then if you want to know the mana'o of what happens on this day, we got a column over here for the hi'o hi'ona o ka mahina, so like the features of the moon. So this is text from David Malo. This is what he wrote, and I just took his information and put it right here. Our kupuna used Kaulana Mahina to track their days and their months and their years, but really each moon phase told them what hana or what they would do. So fishing and farming is super important because that's your food source. That's where you got your food from. So if you plant on certain days and you harvest on certain days, your plants are gonna grow better and therefore be more nutritious and be more plentiful, and then you can feed your people. All of the information on here is in Hawaiian, but if you need a translation, I do make the Kaleka Pomahina. Translates to moon phase cards. So you just gotta look for the right card, which Kane is right here. And so the translation for the Hawaiian over here says, a day of flat seas, and collecting was done on those days when the sea was so disliked because of its being so low. There were happy days for children fishing with poles and for girls diving for ina urchins. And then also for the mahi'ai, or the farming, these are good days for sweet potatoes if and when they are planted. So if you were a farmer, then you would want to plant your uala on a kane moon. I've actually interviewed fishermen, farmers, hula practitioners, and asked them how doing their oihana according to the moon, how that affects them today. And everyone that is aware of the moon phases will tell you which ones is better for fishing, farming, harvesting, even making your lei, all of that stuff. So following the moon phases is definitely applicable till today. These ones are printed on vinyl, which when I printed them, I had like an outdoor classroom in mind, because I know a lot of Hawaiian schools, they don't have as much funding as regular schools, and a lot of their classrooms are under tents. So my mana'o was print them on the banners so they'll last when you zip tie them to your tent frame. They do last the whole year. So it's definitely a little more to print, but that quality is way better. The cool thing is I do an upcycle program. So at the end of the year, you can turn in your old calendars that's outdated, and we actually make bags with them. So Upcycle Hawaii takes them. This one actually had a blooper on it, so I couldn't sell it, and then it turned into a bag. But this one is a moon calendar from 2020 to 2021. My products can be found online at www.kaulanamahina.com. This year I'm actually going to be at a couple markets. So when it gets closer, you can check me out on Instagram because I'll have locations and sales and whatnot. Mahalo for watching. This is Haunani from Kaulana Mahina with your Kumu Vai Vai Ho'ona'oao Me Ke Kuana Ike Hawaiʻi. So that's your teaching resources from a Hawaiian perspective. Mahalo.